We're going to talk about quite a few things in this video. Um, One of the things that I definitely want to start out with is, the players that's trying to get better, and then we're going to expand off of that here in a minute. So just stay tuned, because this may be for you, may not be for you, but it should be for everybody, just because it's kind of one of those, hey, let's get better and let's talk about the game. So either way, our team spot a guy here, comes around the side, get the kill. First thing that I do is look at my mini map, because I get pings. So if you don't know this in Resurgence, anytime you get eliminate another player, you get pings on your mini map. So always look at your mini map. It's like a UAV. You're getting information that you need. Okay, it's always valuable information. Any information is valuable. So I jump up here. We get a ping up on the roof. A guy shooting up there. So we move up there. Guess what happens? That guy drops right back in. I'll see. Boom. We get the drop. Now, what do we expect? We get the ping, and the guys are down low. So instead of going down the ladder, I jump down and hit a jump spot. Why do I do that? He was probably expecting me to come down the ladder. I come back around looking for this guy. That guy jumps up. Crack him down again, get the elimination, get the pings again. So, if you learn anything from this, try not to be predictable. Okay? Like, I could have went down the ladder and run out looking for this guy. Probably would have eliminated me, because I probably would have never saw him in that corner. He would have saw me before I saw him. So, right here, we get the down. Look at the mini map. We give them a call out to my team. Hey, the guy's right across the street right here. So I run across the street. Guess what? He's still on the bottom. Right there. Get my shots down. Eliminated. And get the other pings. Cut back across the street here. So that's the momentum that I talk about a lot. We got information. We got momentum. Let's keep moving. It's how you see guys like me and a bunch of other guys dropping 20 plus kill games. It's just simple information that we get off the mini map. So now let's kind of talk about this lobby in particular. Are you going to drop a 20 plus bomb in a 2 to 4 KD lobby? Realistically, probably not. I don't know if anybody could, to be honest with you. I just don't. But like this lobby right here, this isn't necessarily a botty lobby, but it's a lot easier lobby than we've been getting for a while, and it was very, very, very nice. So being able to identify those lobbies will help you a lot as far as dropping higher kill games and understanding what you need to do within those matches. So now let's talk about the rest of it, or what I wanted to talk about either way. Anyways, let's talk about what happens when you get better. So my expectation, now this is coming from a guy. I only played Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. This one and the one before, that's it. That's the only CODs that I ever played online at all. Modern Warfare 2, I get in it, and I'm crouch walking everywhere doing goofy stuff that I thought would help me survive. I'm just trying to survive to the end and win the match, And I was always getting toasted. I was sitting somewhere around a 0.7 KD and playing scared, basically. Just trying to hang out in one spot and let people either come to us or just try to stay away from everybody. And anyways, I started watching a specific streamer, Expel. I don't know if any of y'all ever watched him, and I watched how he played. And at first, I'm like, this guy is just cracked out of his mind. And then I really got to watching him compared to other streamers. I'm like, he's not cracked out of his mind. He's just a good, solid player. And I was watching the way that he played and stuff. He wasn't scared. He was getting killed a lot. But I will say, he wasn't playing scared. He was having fun with the game. And I was like, I want to play like that. So it really inspired me to do or to become a better player, and I did. I become a very good player, and So at the end of Modern Warfare 2, my KD was sitting around 3.64. I was coming up to Diamond in Season 5 Reloaded. I dropped and just packet burst every single lobby, every single lobby. And it was miserable. So I was like, well, I don't want to drop any lower than Platinum, so I'm going to stop where I stopped. And where I stopped was 2 points before I made it to Diamond. And either way, I just didn't go any further. But my expectations when I got better, or my expectations of getting better, was that not necessarily that my lobbies would be easier, but that I would have a lot more fun in whatever lobby I played in. I'd have a lot more fun. I would know a lot more of what to do. And one of those expectations came to fruition. The one that didn't was I would have a lot more fun. Obviously, the lobbies get extremely tougher. There's no issue. I love ranked play. But in casual play, it's rough when, I may be playing with somebody that's new to the game and, they get dropped into one of my lobbies. They can't do anything. They can't keep up. It's not fun. I have people that I used to play with that won't play with me anymore just because of the way my lobbies are. It's not fun to them. And I don't blame them at all, because if I was that guy, I wouldn't want to play in my lobbies either. It just wouldn't be fun. Everybody just running over you all the time. And then your teammate having to try and carry you and him. I mean, it's just not fun, okay? So we have that part of the skill-based matchmaking. It's just awful. If you're wanting, a mixture of gameplay, that's the thing too. It doesn't feel organic. It doesn't feel real. It just doesn't. I don't want to say real as in the game's realistic, but it doesn't feel random at times. It's like eventually you just know what to expect based on your last match's performance. Like this game right here we drop in. If you look, my ping's in the 70s, man. The 4 people that I'm playing with, we all live near each other. One's got a 13 millisecond ping. The other one's got a 30 millisecond ping. I've got a 70-something millisecond ping. Busted Tank's got a 70-something millisecond ping, and he just lives right down the road from me. I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, it's crazy. We all live close by, and all our pings are different. We're bouncing off the same server. It's like the game is trying to work against you if you do good. I mean, it's nuts. It's insane. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It just feels rigged from the get-go. It really does. It feels rigged. Now, the expectation that come to fruition was the one I would understand what's going on. And that old saying, ignorance is bliss, it really is. It really is in this situation. You know when something's off. Your shot's not registering. Like this right here. I try to move on the other side of the wall and it lags me back in front of the wall. I mean, it's just constant stuff like that. The game's stuttering. You get packet burst out of nowhere. Weird stuff starts happening in gunfights. So their aim isn't even on you. And, they're getting hit markers, and it's crazy, man. And don't get me wrong, it happens to me at times where mine's like that, and I'm like, that's not legit. Like it doesn't feel like, oh, I did something. It feels like the game is rigging it for me, and in either case, it's just not fun at all. So, it's one of those things. It's like, we've got to talk about it, because if you don't say anything, nothing ever changes. And I mean, I'm just a normal guy. I'm just like, hey, I want to make content on video games because I enjoy video games. I already make content on fishing. I did that for years, and I still plan on doing it. But I also have other stuff that I love doing too, and this is one of those things. And I want to create a healthy community where everybody can kind of come together and say, hey, look, this would be nice, this would be nice, this would be nice, or whatever. Just a healthy gaming community that's fun, man. Because that's what it's all about. And we forget that at times. That's what it's all about, is fun. And that's exactly what Activision did. They forgot that it was all about fun. They traded in the fun. They traded in everything for money. Like I said, I didn't play the old stuff, but I have friends that did, and they can attest to it. When stuff was ping-based connection, everybody's got a good connection. It felt organic. It felt real. There's this pride whenever you'd eliminated somebody because you knew you did something. It wasn't the game messing with you, you know. And now it just doesn't feel like that. It's like at times it's just like, is it me or is the game? You know, what's going on? Basically, what is going on? And it just, man, it just sucks. It just sucks. And I feel bad for individuals who may be listening, especially that's, you know, played this franchise since it come out, basically. It's just like, I mean, you've put in a lot of time. You know, I understand a lot. Some of these devs have probably put in a lot of time, but my goodness, you know, all of them probably hadn't been there since the beginning. A lot of you have, and it sucks. It really does. It sucks, and I hate to see something like this go downhill because, I mean, it can be enjoyable. It really can be when the games are running smooth and just everything's happening. It is fun. Now, there's a lot going on about reverse boosting. Let's talk about that a little bit. So what is reverse boosting? So there's a couple different ways that streamers and other people do it. And basically, one way is they have a CHRONUS, and they'll take a CHRONUS and they'll buy a script, and they'll put the script in the CHRONUS, and they'll put the script in the CHRONUS, and throughout the day or whenever at night, it'll just play for them. It won't eliminate any players or anything like that. It'll just play for them over and over and over again, and it just tanks. That's the reason you'll see a lot of streamers, they'll talk about their KD, but they won't post it. They won't pull it up. Like, hey, here's my KD. They'll be like, oh, I don't even pay attention to that. It's because of that reason. I mean, the reverse boosting. It's pretty simple. So they'll run that, and then, you know, obviously, when they get on, they get easy lobbies. That's the reason you'll see them run around and nobody's hardly shooting back at them. There's very few that do. There's very few that don't do that. I'm sorry. But either case, that's one way to do it. The other way that they do it is they'll have a whole other account. So they'll have a whole other account, and they'll just have it where he's a bot. And when I say a bot, I mean like they'll have like 0.3 KD or something crazy like that. And they'll join up on that account, and then they'll have that bot account leave the lobby, and then they'll get easy lobbies. That's another way to reverse boost, and that's what a lot of them are doing to get better lobbies. Me personally, I don't do it. Would never do it, but I will say this: one thing that I have noticed, and one thing that these guys have talked about a lot, as far as doing this, they don't have issues with stutter. They don't have issues with packet burst or anything like that. So when Activision releases a statement that skill-based matchmaking is based off of skill, ping, and many other factors, what many other factors could there be? I mean, you got skill and you got ping. That's it. You got skill and you got ping. What many other factors could it be? It irritates the piss out of me. It feels like they're doing something to every one of our games, and it's ridiculous, and it's annoying. It is so annoying. It is so annoying. I just don't understand. But either way, guys, I appreciate you stopping in and listening to me ramble a little bit, so on and so forth. But, you know, we got to talk about this stuff. We've got to, because if we stay shut up, nothing's going to change. It'll never change. That's just the way it goes. So I appreciate you for stopping by. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me, whatever. Share the video. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out a whole lot. I'll see you next time.